This video is a review about graphing lines, parabolas, and circles. Okay, so first of all, we are going to graph these. Let's talk about the line. What does the equation of the line look like? So if you recall, we have y is equal to mx plus b. M is the slope, which is rise over run, and 0b is the y-intercept. So any equation that has just a understood one exponent on the y and the x is going to be a line. So m is equal to 2, which is 2 over 1. 0b is your y-intercept. So in this case, our y-intercept is 0, 3. So what we do is we graph 0, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go up 2 and right 1. And if you notice, our line goes up with a positive slope. Here, your m is equal to negative 3, which is negative 3 over 1. Your y-intercept is 0, 0. Again, if we graph 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, down 3 and right 1. If we graph this, we have a line with a negative slope. Now, if you have y is equal to a x minus h squared plus k, this is a parabola that opens up or down. hk is the vertex, and a is your stretch or shrink. So in this case, our vertex is 0, negative 1. So again, I'm going to graph 0, negative 1. And then to find my other points, I can use a graphing calculator. Or if you plug in x equals 0, y is equal to 0 minus 1, which is negative 1. If we plug in, that confirms our vertex. So if we need to choose another point, which is 1 to the right and 1 to the left, if you plug in x equals 1, y is equal to 1 squared minus 1, y is equal to 0. If you plug in negative 1, negative 1 squared is positive 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. When you connect the dots, your parabola has a slight curve to it. They're not straight lines. And this one opens up. You notice the number that is understood in front of x squared is 1. 1 is positive, so it opens up. Oh, we have another parabola because you have an x squared term. So your vertex is 3, 4. Notice for the x term, it's changing sign. So if you have a little bit of trouble, set it to 0. You would get x equal 3. And if you plug it in, 0 plus 4 is 4. So we're going to graph this point, 0. So I'm going to graph 0, 3. Again, this one opens up. So that is not my vertex. So that is an incorrect point there. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to graph 3, 4. So I'm going to graph 3, 4 here. Now, let me pick a point to the right, which is positive 4. So if we plug in 4, 4 minus 3 squared is 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. So we now have the point 4, 5. And again, your parabola is going to shape like this. And because it's symmetric, it folds over the axis of symmetry, which is at x equals 3. I'm going to graph it on the other side. I'm going to mirror the other side. But just to make it a little cleaner, we'll choose x equals 2. 2 minus 3 squared plus 4 is negative 1 squared plus 4 is 1 plus 4 is 5. We get the same answer. So we have the point 2, 5. So if we graph that, we connect the dots, and it should fold on top of each other if we draw a line of symmetry or axis of symmetry. Here, when you have x squared and y squared, so if you have x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared, this is the standard form for a circle. HK is the center. That point gives you the center. R is the radius. So on number 5, our center is 0, 0. And the square root is 16. So R is the square root of that equal number there. So R equals 4. So what you're going to do when you graph, you're going to choose to put a point there. So I'm going to use an X, okay, because it's not actually on the graph. And I'm going to go 4 in all 4 directions. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right, put a point. That's your radius. Up 4. Left 4. And down 4. If we connect those dots, it will make a circle. And if they were perfectly spaced out, it would be a perfect circle. Okay, so here on number 6, your center is 3, negative 2. Your radius is the square root of 9, which is 3. Three negative 2. Okay, my center is 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, right. 1, 2, 3, left, and down. And again, my circle looks like that. And you can see that I'm off slightly because it is not perfectly centered there. So if I would shift it over, it would look a little bit better on my point. All right, so there you have that review of graphing lines, parabolas, and circles. Have a great day.